Right, we are going this time.
Right, so this is the second edit because I fucked up and I didn't press the button.
Talking for 20 minutes and you didn't even record it. It's always good to chat though.
It is always good to chat, and yeah, for those of you who missed it, sorry.
It is what it is.
Makes the second take all the more... No, it doesn't make the second take
No.
more interesting.
No, because you were trying to remember all the stuff that you said in the first.
Which wasn't a bad take, to be fair.
It was good. It was good.
It was good. We best start again. Anyway,
That's it.
thank you for coming up today, mate. You've come up from the South Coast. Really appreciate you making the effort and the journey to come up here. You haven't come in a Volkswagen today, though, which is a little disappointing. However, you have your reasons.
Yes. So I own 2 Volkswagens,
Yeah.
which automatically means I've got 2 broken Volkswagens.
It goes without saying.
Yeah. So I'm the owner of the green T4, the one with the retro stripes all over the side.
You know the one.
The first one,
The first one we've done.
the first Dubstar Decals Child.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And I've also got a Mark II Polo Coupe in Tornado Red.
You have indeed.
Becoming rarer and rarer nowadays.
Especially with dents in the size that you've got.
Yeah, unfortunately, an old lady did take me off the roundabout about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Caved in all the sides, wrote her off, but because she's a vehicle of historic value, I got the full value back. She didn't go down as a category write-off, so
Brilliant.
we're none of the wiser at the moment.
See, you're a saviour as well then.
Yes, technically.
A protector.
I'm a protector. I wanted to keep it on the road.
Guardian.
A guardian. Guardian the Volkswagens.
I like it.
She could have quite easily gone to the scrapyard. She did have quite a hefty smash in her side. If you're not familiar with the coupes, they're only 2 doors. So you've got the big back quarter panels.
Well, it was a big dent, but it didn't look like it had taken a big impact. It was just because it's such a big bit of metal that it's going to bend easily.
Yeah.
God, your breath stinks.
So she's been in for some engine work over the last couple of months. New GTI interior, new dash. Yeah, she's had a lot of new parts on there, new set of wheels. Someone that did these as well.
Yeah.
Got a set of them on there. So the T4 has currently got a broken gearbox and a clutch.
And yeah, do you want to just share how and why?
Big boost is bad. Don't ever just crank the boost up without doing a couple of other things. So yeah, we put a hybrid turbo on there. We burnt through the clutch and gearbox in about 8 weeks.
Did it sound good though?
Oh, it sounded quality, and it went down the road quality as well.
But now it's broken.
But now it's broken, yeah. So I've got that to do. Give me 2
At
weeks.
least it still looks good while it's broken.
That's it. It's just sort of parked outside my girlfriend's house. It looks good, but it does look a bit dirty at the moment. But yeah, so that should be on the road a couple of weeks. The Polo should be back by the end of this week. So
Okay.
we should be rocking and rolling then.
Excellent. Ready for the winter.
Ready for the winter and ready for the invite only.
Yes, we might be having a little meet up soon. Another of the invite onlys going on here. We're keeping that invite only for now. We do plan on doing events going into the future, going into next year. However, those of you who know me know that I'm not about doing things wrong. I like to get things right, or as near to right as I can first time. I don't like making big mistakes. I've made a few in my life, haven't we all? And I guess I've learned from that don't go in heavy and think that everything's going to work out great and end up looking a bit of an idiot. So I am keeping it invite only for the time being. What we're hoping to do with that is then be able to do some good cinematography, some good photography, get to know the guys and girls that are coming, find out who can help doing what, so that as we grow, we can do things like food, drink and everything else and make sure that it's covered properly.
Yeah.
So that's why we're just doing it this way for now. Also, it's the winter, it's dark. It's not really the one to be getting a big gathering of people in a darkened place. It's just not going to work that well.
No.
So those of us who know each other can get on with that for now, and then as the summer months come in, then we can start thinking about having bigger audiences come and take part. So
we've definitely got the space for it.
yeah, there's definitely a little bit of room out there, isn't
There's a little bit of room out there. So yeah, I think get through the winter period.
Yeah, I think so.
Start getting the lighter evenings is the one, really, isn't it? Because I don't know everybody else, but I'm the best part of 3 hours away. So you've got Ash, who's up in Derby.
Yeah, Jay's up in Derby. We've got people up much further as well.
Yeah.
Up towards Newcastle way and stuff like that. So yeah, those guys, it's a long old way to come and a long old way to be going in the dark. One of the other things that we're planning on doing though is potentially a season starter camp out, and we might do that fairly locally.
Yeah, I think this is quite a central point, especially for the guys Jay and Ash and sort of me down south.
Yeah, and having an overnighter
overnighter
enables people to make the most of that journey. What are we barking at now? Really? Really? You are a character. You are definitely a character. So, I also want to say thank you today for the stuff you've done to help out around the place. I had a bit of a backlog of orders for sun strips and a bit of merch and stuff, and it was taking a bit of time to get stuff out. I had a bit of a bottleneck, just too much to do and not enough hours in the day. And with the greatest will in the world, I need to focus on making sure that the bills for this place are covered, which, although I appreciate the orders on Dubster, they don't really help too much towards the bills here. So
it's always good to give back and help you where we can help you.
I appreciate that.
You
Thank
help,
you.
especially me and the rest of the team. You bend over backwards, no end for us. So what's taking a day off to come and pack some boxes for someone who helps you out, no end.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Small price to pay. So small thank you for having me and the team up here all the time. We know we're always welcome. We want to put a shift in where we can as well. We can't design or we can't pay bills, but we can pack some boxes for you and pack some stickers and send some bits off. So
no, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And that's, I guess, one of the things that Team Dubster is about helping each other out, because you're right, I will try and do things for you guys who help me, and whether it be putting some wild graphics on your vehicle or whether it be helping out in any other way that I can. But yeah, I will always try and give you guys as much as I can, and whatever you can give back to me, I really appreciate. It's not expected, but it does help.
Yeah.
It does make a difference, definitely. Obviously, we talked about Retro Stripes and what you run in your van. You were the first.
Yeah,
Definitely. The first van that I put some big Larry stickers on. And it has been fairly well received, it would be fair to say.
Yeah, so we're probably 14, 15 months into it now.
Yeah.
People are still sharing it all the time. I always flick onto Instagram and I'll see it going through.
Do you still look back at it?
Every time I stop. Every time I stop. You've got to look back. I get people stopping me at Asda.
Do you get strangers coming up to you?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, me and the missus went to Scotland earlier in the year for 2-3 weeks, and the amount of people that stopped and said how cool it was and thought it was paint and said, "Oh, this must have been expensive." It's really not. It's a way to transform your vehicle that isn't spending
you
huge
can
amount of money.
You can transform your vehicle completely without the cost of a respray.
Yeah.
And if you get fed up, you can change it.
Pull it
I
off.
actually see that as a benefit.
You've still got your paint.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the transformation of your vehicle, it's a real demonstration of how you can go from something that was still individual. You know, you had a colour on there that no one else was running. And even when we put that first Dubster on the back window, it made a difference, but nothing like the stripes.
Oh, nothing like the stripes. I think I remember coming back one day after we'd put the back window on, and I said, "I think we should do some colours on the side." You mopped up a little bit on Photoshop, and I don't think I was coming back 2 or 3 weeks later. We'd ordered the colours.
It was pretty quick, wasn't it?
It was pretty quick. It was more while the idea was fresh in my head and your head.
Well, you'd just done a photo shoot, hadn't you? And I think the photos. I think it was Lily that did that photo shoot, wasn't it?
It was Lily Barton who did the photo shoot. Yeah.
And she got some great shots, some really nice angles and stuff. And yeah, it just gave us the opportunity to go. Let's have a little play and
Let's do something.
Yeah, that little play led to what you've got now. And yeah, I think, like you've said before, that has almost started a little trend. I know I put stripes on my own vehicle after that, which I had a bit of a brave moment with as well, because I laid that vinyl out on the table and I wasn't sure it was going to work.
Yeah.
But I'm pleased to say what I put on mine, I'm really, really happy with as well.
I think everyone that's come out of the Dubstar HQ has been pretty special.
Well, thank you.
It's not your local Signs FX stuff. It's not your local vinyl cutters. It's bespoke.
Everyone has to be different as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to put the same stripes on two vans.
No.
Just flat refuse. If someone wants to copy it, you crack on. But I'm not doing it. And
that's why I think there's so little amount of back window stickers, for example. There's so little vans running back window stickers.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I think you've passed that now. I think that's a thing of the past. There'll obviously be some more coming up.
There will be more coming, but I think for me the Dubster is it's not about making money, and which sounds weird. Obviously I want to generate an income off it, but that's not why I do it, and I don't ever want to be chasing the coin.
No, do it for the love of doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you do it to chase the coin, you lose the...
It dilutes everything.
To do it.
It dilutes everything. And I want what I put out of here to help people personalise their vehicles and make them a reflection of them. You know, the colours we put on yours were as much about you as about how much they matched the van.
Yeah, I'm very out there.
This man likes bright colours, so it had to go.
Why not?
Mine goes the other way. It's about discreet with a little flair. My van is for, you notice it if you notice it. If you happen to catch it in the right light, then you're like, oh, okay. And that was always the intention with mine. But yeah, I don't ever want to be doing that repetitive stuff. I'm not into that forum spec.
Oh, forum spec. Oh.
Do you want me to censor that bit?
Don't know, you might need to.
I might have offended someone.
Yeah, someone might get a bit upset that their front splitter that have been posted.
Don't go there. So yeah, what I want to do is keep things a bit individual and make sure that what goes out of here is personalised and to just for one van.
Whilst we're on individuality, these bad boys.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me.
Thank you.
While we're on the subject of making your vehicle your own and all the things you can do with it, why not be running a set of smoothies that you can change? You can have a different set of wheels. Like Jay, he loves his wheels. You could have a different design of wheels, monoblocks, Fuchs, 7 spokes. You could be customising your wheels every couple of months. I mean, for you show boys, you're changing your wheels all the time.
You're changing your wheels every week, every day.
How easy is it?
It's really easy to do. Really, really easy to do. I expect people to copy this.
Oh, people will copy this, just like they copied the first set that Jay's running now.
Yeah, and do you know what? I'd be really proud if people do.
Yeah.
Great. It makes me up my game and keep coming with fresh stuff. But yeah, when I first put the decals on this one, I stood back and did have a moment of...
These need to go on someone's van.
20-inch piece lights, all day.
Yeah.
All day. But I do want to run the Fuchs as well. I think the Fuchs style does look mega. But we'll see. We'll see where we go with that. What I need to do next, I can't tell you what I'm going to do next.
No, you can't tell them what you're going to do next.
There's more to come. There is more to come. What else is there to report on?
Detailing range?
Detailing range. So you've been an advocate of the detailing range for some time. You're one of the first to to start using it. I've asked you a number of times which one's your favourite product, and you keep coming back with the Harry Potter shiz.
Yeah, that Harry Potter stuff. The glass cleaner.
So that's called Crystal. That's available on the website. That's the yellow colour product, which is a hydrophobic glass cleaner. Hydrophobic meaning that it repels water. So you get that sort of Star Trek effect when you're driving through the rain, and the water just dissipates off of your screen. Dissipates probably the wrong word. It runs off of your screen.
It runs off your screen.
Yeah.
I think for a product you use the least of in the set, you've only got a certain amount of windows. You're not going to be cleaning them every day.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic product, and it's probably ideal for you guys that want to just test one product. If you just want to have a go at what's...
Have you tried it on anything else out of interest?
No, I haven't tried it on anything else.
Have you not?
No.
Try it on your headlights.
Good shout, that.
Yeah. Do you know where else to try it?
No.
On your shower screen at home.
Oh, see? We're going into unbeknown markets here with it.
Shower screen at home, mate. Incredible.
That's a good shout, that is.
Because it cleans everything off the glass,
Yeah.
giving you a nice clean finish. But next time you have a shower, it just runs off.
It just runs straight off.
So you don't get watermarks every time. It's good stuff.
I think testament to the detailing range is the 4 vehicles inside a Camper Mart.
Yeah.
The shine, there's new levels of shine.
I must admit, I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. So Wayne and I have been working on my van in here, and you can't see it from there, but we've got some panel lights up there, and under the fluorescence, it looked fine. Put those on it.
Yeah, I bet.
My paint looked awful.
Awful.
It looked absolutely horrific. Now, my black van has done 115k, which some may be surprised by. For a 2017, that seems like quite a lot of miles. But 115k means that the paint has taken a battering over the time. And when you put it under these kinds of lights, they're not forgiving at all.
Oh, no.
So,
Absolutely
yeah, you're
not.
right. When we turned up at Camper Mart, I had that moment of, I hope my van looks all right.
Because you didn't want to wait outside for the hose before the 20 other people that
Did you
wanted
see
it.
that queue?
Honestly. The queue was bigger.
We
to
could have
use
gone and
the
had
hose
dinner, have a few pints, get back, probably still wait in the queue for a bit longer.
Yeah. I washed my van the day before.
Yeah.
I had a good couple of 100-mile trip, 5 odd hours with Matty. And yeah, I mean, we also used it on Matty's van. We used the polymer tire dressing on Matty's van.
You did.
Yeah, fantastic set of products. And I think if you check out the Camper Mart hashtag, you'll see the shine on. You can't miss the Dubstar vans. There's no point me telling you to go and look at the Dubstar vans because you won't miss them.
They're the ones with the stripes on.
Just have a look at the shine. I mean, that'll make its own mind up.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't wash my van when I got there. I didn't use the hose outside. I hadn't cleaned it before I left home.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't in a good state when I got there. And I remember Alan welcoming me into the hall and just giving me that. Okay.
Are you going to clean that van?
Yeah. And I just used the Coco's wax, the waterless wash with wax. I used the glass cleaner and I used the tyre and trim dressing. And yeah, my van looked great.
And you didn't even have any high shine protector on there?
No, and it looked great.
I think just look back at the photos.
Yeah, so that's hashtag Campermart, hashtag Campermart 2021. You can also look up, there's some stuff on World Chaff Media.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of stuff from World Chaff Media.
So he's worth a follow anyway, because I'll tell you what, his photography is just outstanding. There's a few people in this scene, but he's the one I've met so far, and I've got to say.
Well, he did
your shoot where you were in VW Bus.
He did my bus mag feature, 6 pages.
So that's issue 111, isn't it?
111, yes.
Yeah, sorry, I cut into you there. He did take some amazing shots.
Amazing pictures. Couldn't have asked for anything more.
Yeah.
From Chaffee. So no.
Well, you're a man who likes a photo shoot, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like a photo being taken, whether it be of me or my van, either. But no, yeah, fantastic, and just an all-round, just diamond.
Yeah, he's
bloke.
a sound bloke, isn't he? He's a sound guy. But yeah, he took some amazing shots of all of our vehicles there. I think it's fair to say we created a little stir.
Yeah, you could say that.
Got noticed.
Yeah.
That was our first show. We did put 4 vehicles in for entry for the...
Well, I put mine in a good few weeks before. I think you, Ash and Wayne all applied about 3 days before. So you think the calibre of vehicles must have been good to be accepted only a matter of days before the event. So I think that just goes to show what we're doing is a good thing.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's being received as it's intended. Yeah, we're trying to put a mark on these vehicles. We're trying to do something that, kind of an explanation, if you like, of what my graphics and stripes are about. Is, and this is also what the brand's about in many ways. Volkswagen for me is I don't want to use the word community, but it describes a way of life in some ways.
Yeah.
That's what Volkswagen stands for me, and it kind of goes back to Woodstock, to festivals, to hippies, to road trips, to long distance Australia. There's a hint of Brazil in there from the building campers and everything else. It's such an eclectic mix of things that are drawn on when I think of a VW van, and
it's addictive.
It is addictive.
Once you're in and it's got you, you know it's got you. Your bank account definitely knows it's got you.
Yeah, very true. But for many of us, we can't afford a Splitty, we can't afford a Bay.
Yeah.
And I certainly couldn't run one of those on a day to day.
No.
It's just
There's
financial ruin and there's financial ruin.
Yeah. I like having a little bit of money.
Yeah. I want something left to actually live with my life with.
Oh, and I like my teeth as well.
Yes.
I do like my teeth.
Yeah. Although you chipped them again.
Yeah, although I did chip it again. Yeah. I do like my teeth.
Good effort.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was saying there was Volkswagen vans and this whole I'm trying to avoid certain words. You may have noticed.
Yeah, I know.
And there's a reason I'm trying to avoid those words, but that may become clearer at a later date. Anyway, what Volkswagen and vans say to me is it's actually emotional. It draws on emotion more than anything else. I personally couldn't give an arse how much or how little someone spends on their vehicle.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It means nothing to me.
It's about the effort that's gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
The vehicle.
And also the person.
Yeah, the person's a big thing.
Yeah, you could put all of the effort in the world in, but if you're still a bit of a...
Yeah.
Then you're still a bit of a, your vehicle don't change that. But there's enthusiasts out there who, they like the details. They like to do things a bit different. They like to be unique. And they do it with flair, with style, with a bit of panache.
Yeah.
And those guys I've got the most respect for. I grew up on Custom Car magazine, Street Machine magazine, where those things were made bespoke. The dog's scratching at the door there. If you can hear that in the background, sorry about that. That's him wanting to be let out. But, mid-flow, that's about right for my dog.
Yeah.
And yet that's the same kind of thing I want to do with the stripes, with the styling and everything else. The whole point of being able to change your wheels every week or so is so you can be different.
Who needs to run the same set of wheels week in, week out?
You don't.
Jay doesn't, so he set the standpoint for us all.
Yeah, he did. I've just tried to make that a bit more achievable for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Rather than having to constantly be on the look for another set of wheels, you can actually shop a bit for a new set of decals or whatever. And it's the same with the stripes. The stripes are all about individuality. They're all about setting off an emotion. And I think when I see your van, it makes me smile.
Oh, yeah.
And that, absolutely, for me, is what it's about. It's about that instant, fun. That's what it says to me. Mine doesn't say the same thing to me. but it's not meant to.
Yeah.
Mine's meant to be a bit dark, a bit mysterious, a bit. What's going on there?
Is there something on it, or is there? Oh, yeah, there is.
My wife didn't necessarily like the graphics I had on that originally.
Yeah.
We've switched them up. She loves it now because it looks more feminine. You're right, boy. He's struggling a bit, isn't ya? He's getting on a bit. And then Wayne's.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. He definitely hit the nail on the head with that.
Yeah, choice of colours. And it's funny because Wayne will tell you himself. He was sat in here cutting those colours and that yellow looked green.
Yeah.
I shit you not. That yellow looks green under the lights in there. And he was cutting them going, oh no. I've made a big mistake here.
Wow. He didn't.
There's no mistakes in that
No.
in that graphic setup, is there?
Absolutely
It looks amazing.
Not. Yeah.
It does look amazing, and it does not look green in
No.
any other light.
No.
It's so strange. And Ash as well. I think for the effort Ash had put into making something that was retro,
Yeah.
and then we added those extras to it, and it just completed
It
it.
just works.
It does. It really works. And then he puts that entertainment install in there as well. It's
Yeah.
booms, doesn't it?
My
That is a guy who knows how to do an install.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, sound system, just wow. Just wow.
It's a good build. Very, very good build. Hats off to Ash for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, hats off to you for yours, because you've rebuilt the inside of yours 2 or 3 times since I've known you.
Yeah, I also seem to go for a phase of where I just fall out of love a little bit, and then I'll pick it back up and I'll do something else. But I think it's good to change it up all the time. I mean, I'm a built not bought.
Yeah, likewise.
You're a built not bought. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't go and buy interiors. We build interiors. I think that can only be said for a select percentage of the word I'm not trying to say.
Yeah, it doesn't help for me having a personal hate of the standard config.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you are allowed to say that.
Just because it doesn't work for me. It might work for everyone else. It doesn't work for me, that's all.
Yeah. I know. Prefabbed units, no.
No.
Making yourself out of small pallets, we're interested.
Yeah, absolutely. Or, you know, something else that you've recycled or
Yeah,
repurposed or whatever else. That's what it's all about as far as I'm concerned.
absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, oh wow.
Yeah, he's not only an under-chin dude.
Oh, look at that. You've made a friend, look.
He nearly bit my fingers off this morning walking into your house though. I went to touch the head and then remembered he's an under-chin dude.
He is an under the chin kind of guy. Anyway.
Thanks for having us up, mate. Much appreciated, as always.
Thanks for coming. And thanks for taking a while to sit down and
Yeah,
do a little chat. We should do another one again soon.
yeah, definitely.
On a bruv. Nice to see you, mate.
Perfect, mate.
Ta-da.
Thank you very much.